So you think you're an expert at cleaning boats. That's cool because I'm not. And when I didn't know what products to use or where to churn, an opportunity came knocking at the door. And when opportunity comes knocking, you kick the door wide open. The guys over at Better Boat showed up with everything I needed to finally tackle my dirty rig. Stay tuned and let's see if their stuff can make a rookie like me look like a pro. I decided the boat wasn't quite dirty enough, so I employed the help of the best mess makers I've ever met. Has this ever happened to you? Where your children just go berserk and they destroy the side of your boat with mud? We're gonna let it dry, we're gonna get it cleaned off tomorrow. Stay tuned. Hey guys, I filmed that video, the whole segment with the kids, putting the mud on the boat and having fun. And then I lied to you guys. I said I'd be back to clean it the next day and the plague went through my house. Everybody was sick. They brought it home. I got sick. You can probably still hear it in my voice a little bit, but long story short, I'm back. I'm here to make the video. I took a week off and this video is going to be a fun one. I'm one of those people that I don't make decisions very quickly. I like to sit and think about them and really ponder my decisions and figure out what the best application for a certain thing is. For instance, buying this boat. And after buying this boat, I made the video reviewing it after using it 7-8 times after having it for a week. And that video did really well. So since that video did pretty well, I had a couple of sponsors that reached out. And one of them was somebody that I'm excited to work with because as far as decision-making goes, when it comes to cleaning products, I don't know anything. I don't know what cleaning products I'm supposed to be using. I don't know what's going to work the best long-term. I don't know anything about any of it. I mean, I've cleaned my car with soap and water and a hose, and I've taken it to the car wash, but I've never had to clean a nice boat. You know, I've only ever had an old beater boat. So the guys over at Better Boat, they sent me a couple products that they wanted me to test and review, and you guys get the pleasure of watching along and coming for the ride with me. All right, guys, here's some of the products from Better Boat. I got their soap foam gun. I've always wanted one of these, not just for cleaning my boat, but for everyday use. Attaches to your hose, you put the mixture in, and you get a nice foamy soap coming out. Along with that, I got, of course, their boat soap in concentrate. It is eco-friendly, which is awesome. It means I can wash my boat here in my driveway and not worry about it running off into my yard. Here is the boat wax applicator set. It's actually just a bucket, some sponges, the wax applicator, but it's got some microfiber cloths, things like that. Just things for me to wipe the boat down and get any of the hard spots out of here. So if you're new here, I bought this Tracker Pro 170 earlier this summer. I've taken it out a lot, like a lot. In the past week, like I said, I was sick and the weather's just been not great, really hit and miss, very windy, very rainy, a lot of storms. So this is giving me a good opportunity. I want to test this out because I want to keep my boat clean. But more importantly, we're getting close to storage time where I'm going to have to winterize and I'm going to have to put everything away. I don't want to put it away dirty. So we're going to test drive today how these products work. And, you know, I have high hopes. I've seen a lot of the product reviews. I've watched a couple of the demonstrations of how to use these, and I'm going to give it a go. There might be a little comedy involved because I've never done this before. So let's go. All right, let's get these products opened up. Start with the boat soap. We'll read some directions. Better Boat Boat Soap Concentrate. Premium boat care for use in hot or cold, fresh or salt water. Eco-friendly and 100% biodegradable. But do not get it in your eyes. Gently yet effectively removes dirt, grease, and grime. Directions: use 1 capful of solution per each gallon of water. Stir to mix soap well with water. Apply with deck brush, mop, sponge, soft cloth, or high-pressure hose. All right, cool. Let's pop this foam gun open. Ooh, this is the thing I was the most excited for. It's pretty cool looking. Not sure how it works, but we're going to do the thing that all men do, not read any of the directions and just pray that it works. There's an A. There's a off, E. We're going to leave it on A. That sounds good. What is this? Oh, a little hose gun. Ooh, that's actually nice. For the rinse cycle at the end. Or no, that's not what that's for. I mean, technically it could be, though. Oh, yeah, look at that. Well, we'll get there. What else we got in here? Oh, here's the directions. Connect A to B. Oh, here's A. feel like there's a specific way I'm supposed to do this. I'm too immature to pay attention to the actual specific way to do this. Good enough. Connect C to D. Is this C and it's already on there? No. Oh, this isn't supposed to be on here. It looks like, if you guys are reading these directions, this comes pre-installed. The little end here comes pre-installed on the gun. So if you look, it's asking me to connect the little piece to the gun. Well, the little piece to this and the gun to that. But I think we're going to connect it all at once. Okay, now we're tipsy-turvy. Add 1 to 3 ounces of boat soap to container F. Then fill up container with fresh water. Well, if you read the soap... Oops. Twist that off. Oh, there's how that gets picked out. All right. If you read the directions, it says 1 cap full per gallon. This is definitely not a gallon. This is maybe like a quarter gallon. So I'm getting directions that differ. Unless you're supposed to use more soap because it's a foam gun. That would make sense, actually. Add 1 to 3 ounces of boat soap to the container F. Then fill up container with fresh water. Use the spray trigger D without the mixing head B attached to rinse down your boat. That's what I was talking about earlier. Look at me. Attach assembled foam gun by pulling back on the sleeve C and attaching it to foamer B. Yep, we did that. Set B to 0 and squeeze to ensure all connections are secure. So we should set this to 0 real quick. C, D, E. I'm assuming that's 0. Checks out. I'm going to put like maybe a half of a cap. That's probably close to a half gallon, right? I'm going to put maybe a half a cap of this, maybe a little less than that, inside of here, and then I'm going to fill the rest up with water. And then we're going to give it a swirl, give it a twirl, give it a try. I don't know what I'm talking about. All right, here we go. We're doing science. All right. I now have my half a cap. Dumping her in there. Let's add some water to this. Go get the old hose. Fire her up. Probably don't want to do that. So I'm going to actually take this off. Here, air conditioner. Hold my better boat stuff. Oh, yeah. There we go. All right. Well, I better actually turn this off because it's going to ask me to do that anyway. And you know what? If we need to add more soap, we need to add more soap. There we go. That way I can put the nozzle on without having another disaster.
Remember, ladies and gentlemen, making mistakes, it's going to happen. But the important part is that you learn from the first mistake and don't do it again.
Look out, ladies and gentlemen, I'm a professional. Let's go put the hose in the slot. Hold on, I have a better idea. Ugh. All right, make sure that's on there tight. I'm gonna go turn the hose back on. Oh yeah, we're hosing. You need some water. Good enough. All right, pull this back, slide around, pop. See what this does on the ground. You know what it needs? Nothing, I just didn't turn this part on yet. A, B, I need to add more soap. You know what? I'm gonna do the thing that you probably should never do. There we go. If that's not enough soap, I don't know what is. Let's go try that again. Oh. Yeah, I did that with one hand. I'm a dad. It's just dad stuff. All right. Oh. Making noises when you bend down to grab stuff, also bad stuff. All right, round 0. Everything's nice and tight again. Am I crazy, or should this be like... Shouldn't there be some soap in this? Am I doing something wrong? Better about help. E? Oh, that's got some soap in it. There we go. Do I need more soap than what I put in there? I don't know if I believe that. Okay, well, let's try this one more time. Oh, there we go. We're foaming up now. Let's try A. B. Okay. I like D. D's nice. All right, now we got this all hooked up and it seems like it's working how it's supposed to. I'm going to show you guys. So I know what you're thinking. You just bought the boat. Why are you cleaning it? What's so important? Let me show you. After taking it out probably 20-ish, 25, I don't even know how many times at this point, but let me just show you some of what happens when you take this thing out often. You start getting all these little marks. And then if you ever take this thing down a dirt road, oh. So you can just see, I mean, over time. And then if you look up top here, you can really see it. All these dots. I mean, is it super dirty? No. But is it going to look nice when it's shiny and clean? Yeah. And then we'll go to the one the kids helped with. Oh, yeah. Nice and dirty. They really rubbed it on there.
Please hit that like and subscribe button, guys. Just surpassed 500 subs, and I'm aiming for 1,000. Let's get there together.
Make sure I get the trailer in there, too. There we go. It's getting pretty soapy now. Oh, yeah. A lot of that dirt melted off right on the first swing. Look at that. You can see it coming off the tracker lettering here. Let's try some of the different modes. What's A do? What's B do? Okay. C? No. E. Oh, yeah. E's soapy. That's what I need, though. Everybody's out in their side-by-sides, enjoying the end of the summer, even though it's now officially fall, I think. All right, getting some of that dirt off of there. No elbow grease, and the majority of that dirt's already come off. Oh, yeah. Here, we'll go around the other side for the transom. Oh, just me being crazy. Don't mind me. The top of the motor cowl there, I'm going to have to do by hand, but man, that is fun. I'm just going to use up all of this here. I think that's the way to do it, right? Look at that, we're getting low. Definitely like this E setting. This is nice. It's a slower flow, but a lot more is coming out of the bottle. Look at that soap. Beautiful. All right, come back to the really dirty side again. Let's see. Still some dirt. I mean, like I said in the beginning of the video, though, I left this dirt on here for way too long. Not out of laziness, I mean, kind of, but just out of sickness and bad weather and, oh. All right, let's see if I can get a jet of water to come out of here. It seemed like A was more water. So let's see. Yeah, kind of like a rinse. It's just like a light. There's still soap coming out, but it's just a light amount. And this is no soap on 0. So we'll do E. E is by far the best. If you're going to get one of these, make sure you set it to E. If you got a dirty boy like me. And we'll scrub off some of this dirt.
There was just something real satisfying about using this foam gun, let me tell you.
There we go. All right, we're running out of soap. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to grab one of these towels from out of here, out of the Applicator Set. Beautiful. Look at these nice applicators. These are great. I do need to get some boat wax, though. Do not have that yet. Look at that gripper. These have little hand spots. I'm just going to come along here where there's a buildup of dirt. I'm going to gently wipe that off. Look at that. Comes right off. That soap, it doesn't have any kind of offensive smell. I mean, it just smells clean. And I'm going to take it and I'm going to go along the railing here. Just a light amount of soap. They don't need anything special, I don't think. Back there could stay a little dirty. I ain't too worried about it. I'm going to get up here into by the motor. Oh, yeah. I don't know what it is, but I think the older I get, the more I appreciate keeping things clean and tidy. I'm that neighbor that nobody really likes because I don't mow my lawn often enough. And I have my toys and my things I leave laying out. There's something real nice about keeping your stuff clean. Ooh, she's going to be shiny when I get her to the dock. Prop, you could stay dirty with your bird poop. I think the only thing I messed up on is I should have used more soap. It's a little misleading, though. The bottle tells you only use a cap full to a gallon of water. But I guess when you're using it for a specific purpose, like out of a gun like that, it makes sense. Now look at this like beveled edge all the way along. All right, when we're done with that, we'll pop this off. And then we'll rinse her. All right, let's get her dried off. These are the towels that come in that applicator kit. That is looking quite nice. All right. I think that looks great. Minus the spot I missed. All right, guys. I just got done. Dried the whole boat. I'll give you some close-up shots of what it looks like now. Absolutely spotless. I can see my reflection in the boat again. Hi, me. All right, guys. That was better boat. I mean, there's not much to say other than it works how it's supposed to. It was very easy. I did most of it with one hand. I read through the directions once and figured it out. Add more soap than you think you need. Don't listen to the directions in the bottle. That's for if you're hand washing. And have fun with it. I mean, that was a cool process. I mean, we went from a muddy, kind of grimy boat to nice and clean. Everything's working how it should. And these guys rock. I have to say, they came knocking at the right time because I was looking for a solution for cleaning my boat. And Better Boat has all the supplies for cleaning, waxing, doing just about anything else you could think of. Better Boat did send me one other thing. They sent me ratchet straps for the back of the boat, for the transom, to ratchet it down instead of using those crappy knuckle busters. We'll try that out, or we'll do an install on that on an upgrade video in the future, probably before I put the boat away for the winter. That or in the spring, one of the two. Either way, Better Boat's going to get another shout out because, I mean, they just sent me products that work, and hopefully those do the same job that these did, or that this did. So yeah, guys. I mean, that worked exactly how you'd want a soap product to work on your boat. And it definitely dissipated quickly. I don't have a bunch of soap suds sitting in my driveway. I have a little tiny pile right here. That's it. I just got done doing it maybe 15 minutes ago. So yeah, go try Better Boat. There is a link down in the description below this video that will take you to the Better Boat store where you can buy any of the products that you saw today and a whole boatload of other products. No pun intended. But yeah, go ahead and give Better Boat a try. Hey-oh. All I needed was a nice clean surface. Better Boats provided that. Thanks again, guys, over at Better Boat. Appreciate you.
And hey, guys, don't forget, keep on fishing, keep on gaining XP, and in the meantime, like, comment, and subscribe. See you next time.